Hello you guys, so today I'm going to show you my Civil War Union uniform. So today, September 1st, 1865, there was a battle called the Battle of Five Forks, and that was often called the Confederacy's Waterloo. If you don't know the Battle of Waterloo, it was during the Napoleonic War. It was the last battle of Napoleon Bonaparte, and it was his biggest defeat. So yeah, let me do a little spin, and then I'll get right into it. Something back there's poking me. 1 second. Oh, it's a tiny sticker. Alright, I think it keeps. So I have my forge cap. You can tell it's forge cap because how tall it is compared to the kepi. I have my cartridge box strap. I do not have a cartridge box, so I just use this leather strap as a cartridge box. My cap pouch, in here, right there. I lost my bayonet at my last Civil War event, which was a Confederate event. Sad about it. Hopefully I find it. Canteen, not a Civil War canteen. I'm trying to get one. Closest thing that I had to one. Haversack, just a bag. My musket, gonna get a replica musket. This is just a homemade musket out of this BB gun that's that long, and then this part of the gun on the bottom here is homemade, and then this whole barrel and stuff is homemade. But yeah. Like I said, the canteen, haversack, cartridge box, yada yada. The Federal Blues, the light blue pants with the dark blue top. Dark blue top matches the kepi. So yeah, this is what I would be wearing in the battle, fighting, or just, yeah. So yeah, this is not just for the Battle of Five Forks. This is for every battle, really. This, my Union impression. It doesn't change much unless it's a different unit, but my main unit is the 45th New York Volunteer Infantry, the 5th German Rifles. So a lot of it, the unit is German immigrants. It was a actual, not like in real life. Lots of the people are German immigrants in like back in the Civil War. I mean, they were mostly German immigrants, not all of them, but most of them were German immigrants who were put into that unit. So this would be my marching order. So I have my knapsack here with my blanket roll there, my tent, you can see there, and then the blanket rolls, the gray thing. So yeah, the knapsack doesn't change between, nothing really changes between my Confederate impression and the Union impression, besides sometimes the haversack, but most of the time I use this green one because it's a little bigger. But sometimes I use this one for Confederate. Usually I use this one late war for Confederate. But yeah, usually for Union, late war, like this would be for Five Forks, I would wear the bedroll over like this. You know, that you see guys have the blanket over them, like a kind of like the satchel. That's what I would usually do for this like late war impression. But too much work, because then on the 6th I have another reenactment that's gonna be wait, is the 6th my double reenactment? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to check. 1 second. Let me come back to you guys. If you guys are interested, because I'm gonna be making videos, not like I'm gonna be making videos at the event, not filming the battles or anything. So with me, I do not partake in the battles, but I am in in 2 units for, well, a few different units. My first unit for Union is like I told you, 45th New York, 5th German Rifles, New York Volunteer Infantry. My other one is, this is also for Union, the 9th New York. Those are the guys that wear those funny red hats sometimes, and then the red and the blue. And then I am also the 20th Maine, famous for their assault on Little Round Top. And then my other regiment for Confederate is, my main regiment is the 5th Texas Volunteer Infantry. And then my next one is the was it 20, I think it was 27th of Virginia, and then the 30th Georgia. So yeah, I have 3 different units for both sides. But like I was gonna say, was I'm not gonna film during the battles or anything, but I will film me cooking in my tent and stuff. Usually, so what I do, since I don't really take part in the battles, only times I really take part in the battles is if I'm a flag bearer. Sometimes if I really get lucky, they will let me in the battle with a musket that another guy let me use. Very rare that happens. So it has happened a few times, but very rare. And also, my uniform, it's good, just not great, especially for Union. But my Confederate uniform, it's way better than my Union uniform, because Union uniform had an actual specific uniform. It looked, and why they let me in the camp and hang out with them and stuff is because it looks basically the part. So they let me in, hang out with them at the camp and stuff. But not in the battle. Unlike with Confederate, in the Confederate reenacting, they let me in the battle. They have a lot of different muskets that like they can give to like people who are just there. So yeah, but let me quit blabbering on, because when I talk a lot, I get off track, and yeah. So like I am gonna say, I'm gonna show you my different events for this month in April. Okay, so this is my reenactment for tomorrow, the 1st, the Battle of Five Forks. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And then on April 6th, I have a battle, the Battle of Sailors Creek. And then on the 30th, the Battle of Chancellorsville. On the 15th, the Battle of Cacho Pass. And then another battle on April 6th, the Battle of